Welcome back to Americade 2025, guys. We are on the Indian Pursuit today. Indian's premier touring motorcycle. This is the creme de la creme, the top of the line, the ultimate touring motorcycle, the Indian Pursuit. This is the Indian I wish I had. I love my Chieftain, don't get me wrong, but the Pursuit is something else. We're going to talk about all the features this bike has to offer. We're going to do a walk around, in-depth, thorough review. And we're going to talk about the differences in the engines that are now available on the Pursuit as well. So kicking off this review is comfort. If a bike's not comfortable, you won't want to ride it. I don't think you would ever have to worry about comfort on a Pursuit. The seat is their heated and cooled seat from Indian. It's awesome. It is the most comfortable seat I've ever been on. It rivals my custom Saddleman seat. For a factory seat, that's impressive. Factory seats are usually not great, but the factory seat on this, absolutely amazing. For riding position and riding comfort, nice pullback to the bars. I love the blacked out look on the bars too, on the Dark Horse. This is the Dark Horse Pursuit. It looks so good. The riding position with those bars, nice. The floorboards, big. Like my feet on the Harley floorboards tend to hang over the edge just a little. On the Indian, I've got full coverage here. I actually have to move my feet out to get them out to the edges of the floorboards. Nice, big, lots of room to position your feet and change position after a while so your legs don't get numb or tired. Good angle for your knees. They're not bent straight down. You got a little bit out in front to relax. There's a rider backrest available for this seat. I don't have it installed, but it still comes up my back a good 2 to 3 inches and provides some lower back support to hold you in position nicely. Very, very comfortable on both riding position, nice and upright and relaxed, and also the seat. Your butt will thank you for the seat on this bike. 10 out of 10 on comfort. As far as power goes, we are sitting on that new Liquid Cool Power Plus engine with 122 horsepower and 128 foot-pounds of torque. What I love about the Power Plus engine, it's all the enhancements and features of liquid cooling. You don't have the overheating with all that hot air pouring up between your legs on the bike that you get with an air-cooled bike. And don't get me wrong, I love air-cooled bikes. I have one. They're great, they're classic. But liquid cooling gives you great performance in the summertime. I wish I had it when I've been riding through the American desert last summer, out through Utah, Arizona. Yeah, it would have been a big help. And you get the performance boost of liquid cool performance. But Indian has kept the sound of the old Thunderstroke engines. It just sounds good. When you lay into that throttle, it sounds solid. It sounds almost like an air-cooled V-twin. Little bit different, but pretty darn close. Very impressive. It sounds good. And riding a motorcycle like this, aesthetics are part of it. You want a bike that looks good and sounds good. This bike's definitely got it. Downshifting here, engine braking on the Power Plus, it's like butter. You just downshift, there's no grab, there's no jerk, there's no throwing you forward or lurching to it. It is smooth as can be. I don't know how you would get smoother engine braking out of a touring bike. It is just butter. Oh, we're gonna be stuck behind this big mama for a minute. Let's listen to that sound. Sounds so good. I hope you guys can hear that well coming through my helmet. We're going to pull over here and do a walk around of this beautiful motorcycle for you guys. Probably the best looking bike in Indian's lineup, in my personal opinion, the Dark Horse. 2025 Indian Pursuit Dark Horse. Slam saddlebags, tour pack, with the luggage rack on top of the tour pack. This has got every standard accessory on it you could imagine. It's only lacking the rider backrest, which would go right here for you. But if you have someone behind you, if you got the right equipped person behind you, you'll have a headrest, guys. You know what I mean. Now, you've got passenger floorboards instead of passenger pegs. Those floorboards are so much more comfortable for your passenger princess on long rides than just standard foot pegs. We've got the leg fairings up front with extra storage. You can throw gloves in there. Not locking storage, so I wouldn't put anything you want super secure. And with your foot down here, you can move this lever with the toe of your boot and adjust the ventilation to your legs on a long ride. Good storage left and right, along with heated grips. We've also got a plug-in here for your phone to charge and to update the ride command system. Coming around the front, we got dual floating Brembo disc brakes. Best brakes in the business. We got fog lamps down low up front on those leg fairings. LED lights all the way around. Great looking bike. Let me just turn it on here so you guys can see, if you've never seen it, the light up Indian headdress in the front. Hopefully you can see that in the light out here, but nice LED right down the front of the headdress. It looks cool. Another good look at your Power Plus engine. Again, 122 horsepower and 128 foot-pounds of torque on this. Now, Indian has a brand new Power Plus 112 engine this year. With that 112 engine, you get a few extra features, including a tailgate warning system. Uses like radar, LiDAR, something like that, to see if someone's coming up close behind you really quick. And you also get blind spot monitoring. So, upgrading to that engine gives you some rider enhancement safety features. If you guys want to see those in action, go look at my video on the Challenger, because that bike had the 112, and you'll see those safety features. Beautiful Indian trunk, lots of storage. I have this trunk on my Chieftain. I got enough room for 2 helmets. I packed for basically a month going across the country last year. Lots of great room with the trunks on Indian. Depending on your setup as well, you can get the speakers for the trunk, comes out here, or you can get saddlebag lid audio. Nice large deep saddlebags. Such a good looking bike, lots of good storage. It's a great touring performance bike. Let's talk about the gauges now. Let's hop on here and talk a little bit about the gauges. We've got Indian's ride command system. So with this, you've got Apple CarPlay. I don't know about Android Auto. At the time of this video, I think they're still working on it, but I'm not sure yet. If you're unfamiliar with Indian's ride command, you can customize these 3 rider screens at the front. Lots of different options. If I tap down there, you have lots of widgets on here. They have it set up for the demo, so I'm not going to mess with their setup. But you can adjust it however you would like. We've got full built-in navigation. If you get the premium package, you also get traffic and weather overlays on that. You can hook up to your phone, like I said, and obviously there's music and audio. Now, Indian has standard audio, and then there's power band audio, which is upgraded. This comes with the power band audio, I believe on the Dark Horse version. It's what they at least have printed on the sticker here. 600 watts of audio. I think if you got 600 watts, you should be able to bless everybody around you with your impeccable taste in music. I've only got 200 watts on my Chieftain, and it's more than enough, even on the highway. So 600 watts, I can't imagine. It's awesome. I'm going to have to try it out on the way back, but I can't play it for you guys because then YouTube copyright strikes it. So whatever. You also have Home Link with this, which is very cool. You can set up like your garage door opener and stuff to be able to tap and open your garage when you get home. Very, very nice feature. Ride Command is the best onboard system for any motorcycle thus far that I have tried. Honda, Harley's new one. I haven't tried BMWs. I'll be honest, I'm just not a BMW guy. But between Honda, Harley, and Indian's is the best in my opinion. It's the easiest to use. You got all kinds of features here too on settings. Let's talk about that for just a second. You've got sport, standard, and rain mode. You got heated grips. You got rider seat. You got fog lamps. And then here's the cool one, shock preload. You can set it for just a rider. You can set it for cargo. So I'm going to go back here and set it. When I do that, you can't hear it on here, but I can hear a slight change in the bike itself. You can adjust the electronic suspension. That's a Pursuit thing. It's not on the Challenger, at least not yet. All right, we've talked about power, comfort. We've walked around the bike and looked at ride command. Now we're off into the twisties. My video on the Challenger, again, will show you guys the extra rider safety features, but I talk in there about the handling of the Challenger, and the same thing is going to apply to the Pursuit. They are based on the same frame, and they have the best handling of any large touring bike, in my personal opinion. It feels so well balanced, so light and nimble when you're walking it around a parking lot. It does not feel heavy at all. Part of that is due to the frame mounted fairing, getting that weight off of the fork, and so your front handlebar controls feel very light. If you need to change lane position rapidly for a pothole or something, it's very light and nimble and flickable. There's no issues to worry about there. You're in full control with it, and it feels so very stable, and it just feels like it hugs the road. Indian's engineering team did a bang-up job on this. I mean, it is absolutely flawless when it comes to handling, in my opinion. I have been hired by Harley dealerships before to do work for them for video projects. I've done work on my channel for Indian. I've owned Indian, Harley, Kawasaki. I've done rides on Hondas. I've done rides on BMWs. Let's see, what was the other one? Ravaco, and their German trikes, Yamahas, all kinds of stuff. Having tried so many different bikes, I will tell you, out of everything I have tried, for what it's worth, this motorcycle is my favorite in the world, hands down. It handles like a dream. It has so much great power. It sounds good, it feels good, it has great features, and in the Dark Horse variant, this thing is absolutely sexy. So let's talk about that. For styling, that's going to be subjective to everyone, but darn it, I think this is probably the best looking bike in Harley. Ooh, that's a sin right there to say that in an Indian video. This is probably the best looking Indian in Indian's lineup. All right, looks so stinking good, especially in the Dark Horse. I've got a Chieftain Dark Horse, so I'm a little biased on the blacked out look there. And I've got a blacked out Harley as well. That's just my personal opinion. I like that. I'm not a big fan of chrome. I like having the stuff blacked out, and this bike just looks so stinking good. But you guys tell me what you think down in the comments. This dude's waving me around on a corner. I can't see around you, dude. 10 out of 10 on style, 10 out of 10 on performance, handling, tech and safety features, and particularly if you go with the 112 with the extra rider safety enhancement features of the blind spot monitoring, which puts blind spot monitoring with little yellow lights in your mirrors, and it gives you warning with the tailgate. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps me crack the YouTube algorithm and get this video out to more people. If you're new here and you feel I've earned it, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 25,000 subs soon, and then on to 100,000. Click the bell icon, you'll get notified when there are new videos here on Motoblade. Doing all kinds of test rides this week. Indian, Harley, Honda, Kawasaki. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, ride safe, ride on. I'll catch you all in the next video. Deuces.